It is perhaps the best home field advantage in all of football and certainly the loudest as we welcome you inside Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Miami Dolphins and the Kansas City Chiefs.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Get that quarterback, D-line. Get that.
Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. Rashawn Gary able to record his 5th sack of the season. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
But if you're a fan of defense, especially this defense, you like what you're seeing here in the early going, play with some great energy, already have a sack, and on that one, came back and forced an incompletion. They're getting after him.
So on fourth down, here's Chris Jones to punt it away. The speedster Dante Pettis back deep to return. And this will be down just on the other side of midfield.
Come on, let's go.
At their own 47-yard line.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. Jackson now. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
Now the Georgia Southern man, this is Jerick McKinnon. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. They get 6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4. Here's Jackson to throw. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. Past the 20. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Give him 30 yards there. They go play action here on first down. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Hunter Henry, his 5th touchdown now on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Josh Lambo now for the point after. And that makes it 7-0 Dolphins.
Makes the score Dolphins 7, Chiefs 0. Josh Lambo set to kick off.
And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And the kick goes outside the white lines. That's why the flag comes out.
Yes, and that was an error by the kicker, and it will give the offense great starting field position.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Alert, alert. Check nickel, nickel, nickel. Bang, 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 bang.
Breida, he'll try the right side. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Boy, you go 3 and out on your first drive, and that's not the way you want to start this drive either. Doesn't seem like they're really into it just yet.
No, first 4 plays, you don't want to call it a disaster, but not looking very sharp. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
53, Mike, 53. I'm trying to collect. Hey, hold. 53 to Mike. 53, check 53. Watch the pass. Here we go. Middle. Slam. 56.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. Taking a shot for Samuel. Oh, the rookie nearly had the pick. Probably should have had it. 3rd down now. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Check 13.
From the gun, it's Allen. Open man, Erickson. That's complete. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 36. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On 1st down, here's Breida. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage.
Check hot route.
Now it's Breida. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. On 2nd down, a run with Breida. No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with Breida. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Matt Breida, touchdown number 18 on the year, as his guys are on the board here in this 1st quarter. And it's no good. He misses the extra point, and this remains a 7-6 game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And to be frank, they're just in a tough spot. It's only November, already eliminated from playoff contention. I know there's nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Chris Jones in there to get him, and that is now sack number 18 on the season for him. Another try after the 1st down sack. Jackson. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
He did have the touchdown run earlier, but not a heck of a lot more than that throughout this game.
No, not at all. In fact, I would say that this defense has done as good of a job on him as they have on any runner in recent memory.
57's Mike. Mike 57. Hey,
Looking to throw on second down. Allen. And Brown's got it for a Chiefs touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown. His 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. And again, it's no good. A few boo birds coming out as he's missed his second extra point here in the first half. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
Second down, McKinnon. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. On third down, Jackson. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
What I loved about meeting with these coaches before the game is we didn't even have to ask any questions. They told us that they were going to be aggressive and push the ball downfield. They weren't successful on that play, but look for them to try it again later.
White now to return.
At their own 27-yard line.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Nick Bosa in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
56. 53, Mike.
Now Allen. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to Arrowhead.
56, Mike, 56, right there, 56. Watch the slap.
Throwing is Allen on third. He's going deep for Brown. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Well, that's how you convert on third down with an explosive gain of 34. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Breida. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Watch the slant. Alert! Two draw focus. 5 wide, 5 wide, 5 wide. You got tight. You got tight right there. Hey, exit.
Allen going to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Erickson. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
That's good for Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Round 80.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
You ain't got nothing. Middle. 56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check 56. Watch the pass. Watch the pass. 56.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10.
Watch the slide. Watch the slide.
Being chased out left. And that is incomplete here.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Hey, come on now. Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. 53. Let's go, defense.
Allen going to throw again. Got him in. It's Brown. With that, he matches his receiving yards from a week ago, and we still have more than a half a football to play. It's a first down.
That's another Kansas City
53.
first down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Switch. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game?
Dancing to his left. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Hollywood Brown, the intended receiver, but now it's 3rd and goal.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here. On 3rd down, a run from Breida. And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. Matt Breida with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. Jackson. And he will find his man on the outside. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Dolphins first down. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't they?
When we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, they like his work ethic. This guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time, really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue.
Blitz coming, and down he goes.
How about that? One of the so-called little guys putting the pressure on. That was the strong safety. When I was in college, we often called that a lightning blitz.
On second down, McKinnon. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 4. Now third down.
Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? People say bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
They'll get 19 out of this, but it will still bring up a fourth down. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on fourth down. Now it's Jackson, and they're going to try the screen. It's complete, and he's not even going to come close. A big loss in the wrong direction on fourth down. Boy, a curious decision to go for it doesn't pan out, and the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. So from the 36 now, first and 10.
Go!
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Turns the end zone for... And Brown's got it for a Chiefs touchdown. Marquise Brown, his second TD of the game and 18th of the year. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. The point after is good, and the lead is up to 18 now.
The kick is good. Makes the score, Chiefs 26, Dolphins 7.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded about a yard deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. The drive starts with a handoff to McKinnon. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
He was taken at the 22-yard line. A gain of a yard.
On 2nd and 9, Jackson. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 17 yards for the Dolphins there as they've got themselves a first down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Now Jackson on first down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Jackson. And he's got some space here. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line.
And that's now the second time he's picked off a pass here in the first half alone. Again, another great read defensively, and you just see him get in the right position to make the play and get his guys the football back.
They run with Breida. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
They'll run on first down. Hilliard. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 6-yard line.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Hey, pick your game up. Check 15. Check 15.
Here's Breida. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Matt Breida with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and a rout is on here in this first half. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Lorenzo Carter. It's his 20th sack of the season as he continues what could be a record-setting campaign. Throwing on 2nd and long. Jackson. That'll be taken in there by Miles Boykin. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And a potential turning point as they get the football in very good field position late in this first half. The Chiefs in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Now a give coming right is Breida. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
At the 47-yard line.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
Now Allen operating from the gun. He's going deep for Brown. This is caught inside the 15. A big play there just before halftime. And even 40 yards. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
And he pulled it. Oh, my goodness. It's no good. He missed it. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Big mistake here by the kicker, kicking it out of bounds.
The one that drives coaches crazy. Keep it in the field of play and let your guys cover.
Watch the run. Watch the run.
Play action. Now Jackson. And caught by Henry. That throw good for 4. It's second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. They run it with McKinnon. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 3rd down and 10. Here's Jackson. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Tre'Davious White with a pick. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
132 fighter.
They'll start on the ground with Breida. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
3rd quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
I'm going to run you over. Hey, watch Sam. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. It's just me and
Hey, orbit.
He's coming. We got something.
Allen. Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. Nick Bosa, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
Hey, we got Mike, number 5. He's tired of me.
Bravo.
On 3rd and long, it's Allen. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Throwing on 1st down is Allen. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
Allen's pass thrown to the sideline and incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
Check. 53's Mike.
Hey, Alpha.
Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike 53. Here we go. Rush in.
Snap comes at 1, and it's Allen. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. He didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
Complete. It's Henry. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards. From the gun, Jackson. And my goodness, another interception. Snags it for the pick, and he'll be brought down at his own 10-yard line. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now, that's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here.
57. Defense. Check three. Watch twist.
On 1st down, Hilliard. And a short pickup here as he'll get across the 10 to the 11-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stopped that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Allen, he's going deep for Brown. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown, 89 yards, as his guys continue to pour it on. Point after, right down the middle, and that will extend this big lead.
Makes the score Chiefs 40, Dolphins 7.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And the kicker commits the kicker's cardinal sin. He kicks it out of bounds. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. Jackson for the shotgun. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
And we just saw another example. These cornerbacks have played tight coverage all game long. Might start wanting to think about a few double, triple move routes to try and shake their guys free.
You're right, they have had no room to breathe. 2nd and 10. Here's Jackson again. And now here is another interception. It's Devin White, the linebacker, and they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
So after the INT, it's Allen. He'll get this into the hands of Breida. No gain, and it's 2nd down. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. To the air, Allen. This will be caught by Brown. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 22 yards there, a 1st down. His big game continues. Already has the 3 touchdown grabs, tacking on some more yardage and a 1st down.
And how precise has his route running been in this game? We just saw him get open yet again, and he's also made adjustments as the defense has tried to really stop him.
Allen now, 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. On the run, this is Hilliard. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
You know how we get focused at end of the half and into the game situations about how much time's on the board and, what you need to do? Sometimes you don't even have to worry about that. That's just smart football. That kind of a lead, staying in bounds, it burns clock, even in a situation that we're not really focused on it.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
We are 5 wide. Shit.
Allen now looks to throw. And he almost intercepted it. They haven't picked a ball off yet. That probably should have been their first. And it's 3rd down now. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. This is Breida. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. And they pick up the 1st down there with a gain of 4.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the 1st down marker was and getting there.
56 is the mark.
Once again, they run with Breida on 1st down. He'll have a 1st down inside the 10. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Matt Breida, his 21st touchdown of the season, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Extra point right down the middle, and the lead will swell by 1 more.
Chiefs 47, Dolphins 7.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Chris Jones in there for the sack, and he's closing in on the all-time record. That's number 19 on the year. Throwing on second and long. Jackson. Oh, he's got some breathing room. There he goes, right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. Short throw, pick six right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
The extra point splits the uprights, and that will extend this big lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And the kickoff sails out of bounds, and that's going to be a penalty.
You can see the looks on the faces of the rest of the team. You have one job to do. Just kick the ball and play.
Well, that's exactly right, Charles. The kicker, this is just inexcusable.
Absolutely inexcusable. Everyone out there slugging it out for the entire game. Execute your job.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 43. Jackson. Throwing left side, it's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones at a first down. He's going to wind up and air it out. That's going to be caught. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Miles Boykin